Nintendo's got one last big end-of-the-year title for us to take a look at for Nintendo Switch. It is Pokémon Sword and Shield. I've been looking forward to this game ever since the first trailers dropped, and it kind of promised this idea of an open-world Zelda Breath of the Wild-esque Pokemon experience, and coupled with that is the more kind of traditional Pokemon experience. This isn't going to shock you, and to some degree, you know, I have to say that I was a little disappointed that this didn't shake up the formula even more. I think this is going to make Pokemon fans quite happy because there's a bunch of new Pokemon characters to catch and play with, and there's new mechanics that are fun, like the Dynamax battles in the stadium. And, you know, the characters are pretty cool. There's kind of a British vibe to the environment of Galar, which is the new setting of Pokémon Sword and Shield, and it's charming. Graphics are pretty damn solid. There's some aliasing for sure, but I'm not going to be one of those people on the internet that's freaking out about whatever Game Freak promised and whatever has been delivered. It looks pretty damn good to my eyes. It maybe doesn't look as pop off the screen as the Let's Go games did, but the Let's Go games were much smaller Pokemon experiences made, I think, to just get people in the door and get people kind of addicted to collecting, and also use the Pokeball Plus peripheral, which is also, you can use that in certain cases with this game as well. This is a meteor game. There's lots and lots of Pokemon to catch, and there's lots of Pokemon to evolve. There's a tremendous amount of customization. You can outfit your character in all kinds of different outfits, and they've got different costumes when they're getting into the stadium battles, which is a lot of fun, and you unlock lots of little gifts along the way, and you earn tons of currency that you can spend on candies and berries and all kinds of health power-ups and different kinds of Pokeballs to catch bigger and bigger Pokemon along the way. There's also mini games and things. At one point I was having to herd a bunch of sheep to progress through these different Poke Trainer challenges, which was fun. Different layers of collectability that are rampant in this game and all have been a big part of the joy that people have with Pokemon games over the years. There is this wild open area where you can run around and you can see the Pokemon running everywhere, and you can decide whether you're going to go and battle them or not. There's actually an ability for you to connect with different people and go on raid battles together, which is really cool, and it's very easy to do that, which I appreciated as well. And there's also an opportunity for you to test out your Dynamax abilities and grow your Pokemon and battle these other big, huge, sort of Godzilla-sized Poke creatures, which is great. All of that is fun, and it's all addictive series of loops. I chose Score Bunny. I chose a fire character. I tend to lean in that direction, and I was very happy with my choice. He was kind of a badass. I didn't have any real trouble sort of battling anybody throughout the game. And that was, you know, one of my issues with the title is that it's still a little hand-holdy, even though there are quality of life things like the ability to fast travel with a flying taxi. You can also get on a bike and ride around, which was a lot of fun. I just found that, you know, for the first several hours at least, it was really kind of easy to level up and just defeat everybody, and rarely did I feel a challenge from either the Pokemon experts that I was battling or the wild Pokemon that I would encounter. I did, however, feel that compulsion and that hook to stay in this world, and I think that is the core win of the Pokemon games in general. I also feel like this is the beginning of what Pokemon is going to be, and it's almost like the developers at the Pokemon Company and Game Freak just said, look, we've got some new stuff to throw in here, but we're not going to, like, overturn the apple cart and start fresh, and, like, we're not going to shock everybody with what we're doing here with this game. We're keeping the basics and the fundamental stuff as part of the game design and the core kind of attraction of this title, and this is what Pokemon games will look like and improve on from here on out. We've had so many years of 2D-based Pokemon games or rudimentary 3D design portable games, and we have definitely gone into a new era of great-looking Pokemon experience. I think that this is still a better game to play in portable mode, as cool as it is to throw it up on the big screen and how innovative it is. I'm looking forward to seeing what comes next from this, and I still have lots to play in this game as well. It's one of these titles where there's a tremendous amount of experimentation. I think it's a lot of fun, and I think it hits all of the quadrants that you want out of a Pokemon experience. Maybe it doesn't have the most robust roster. Maybe, a lot of the Pokemon that are introduced in this aren't as memorable as the launch creatures like my beloved Scorbunny. I still think that this is a charming and very fulfilling experience, and it's hard not to recommend this title for you Pokemaniacs out there. I'm going to give Pokemon Shield from Pokemon Sword and Shield an 8.5 out of 10.